Welcome back to the show. You know, on Daytime Ottawa, we love the arts in all forms, and really excited to talk to my next guest because that's exactly what they offer. The arts in many different forms, and I am joined by Charlynne Lafontaine from Loretta Studios and Gallery. Charlynne, welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
You brought your entourage here. I mean, that's impressive. You've got an entourage there waiting for you in the green room, and you also brought some, I guess, some of the tools of the trade and some of the beautiful pieces. But I want to talk about kind of the inspiration behind the business. Tell me a little bit about the history.
Well, we are an artist-run facility, and we have created, over time, a glass-specific studio space. So we were founded about 7 years ago, and we're in a little warehouse building on the outskirts of Hintonburg, and we're happy to be part of that community.
Oh, what a great community.
It really is. And we're quite inclusive, and we have also a core group of about 19 people who share the studio space.
Oh, very nice. And so at any given time when you walk in, could you find yourself seeing people at work?
Yeah, so almost every day there'll be somebody there working throughout the day, and at evenings we offer classes, and also on weekends we have classes and workshops.
Well, let's talk about those classes and workshops. What do you offer?
So we do flamework glass, also cast glass, so sculpture and more solid pieces, and we also do silversmithing. So I've brought some pieces here today just to show a little bit about what flamework glass is. So it's a form of glass blowing and working with glass in its molten form, but it's not as well known as the traditional furnace work that most people know about.
Okay, so yeah, walk us through that. What style then of glass blowing would you say?
So it's called flame work or lamp working.
Okay.
And so it is traditionally used for making glass beads and also scientific apparatus, and there are different types of glass that you can work in. So if we were going to be, say, making something today, we're not going to light the torch, but I brought a torch as an example. Yeah. And I would make you wear these special glasses.
Listen, I was staring these down. I just want to wear them just for the heck of it. I mean, how cool do I look right now? Come on. Come on. These glasses are fantastic.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to look extra cool because I have the magnifiers.
Yeah, you are extra cool all of a sudden. You and I should be doing some kind of movie right now. I just have that feeling. All right, so we got that, and this is...
So we're wearing the rose-colored glasses, and we would light up the torch, and we'd have a nice little flame here. That's about 2,000 degrees.
Okay.
Which is hot enough to melt the glass. And I've brought a range of glass. So we work in two different types. This is called soft glass. It's the traditional Italian glass.
Okay.
And you can see there's a huge range of colors. I brought just a small selection of colors. And this glass, we would introduce it into the flame, it would become liquid, and we could shape it into all kinds of things. So we could make beads, or we could be making small sculptures.
So we're using like a specialized glove or something at the same time? Or?
You don't need a glove.
Okay.
Yeah, so the heat itself is quite focused away from you.
Okay.
And so even when the flame is on, you could get your hands fairly close to that flame without it being too hot.
So would we be making shapes such as this? Is that the idea?
So that's a little more of an advanced technique.
Okay.
And this is a different type of glass. So this is borosilicate glass. So Pyrex is a well-known brand name of this glass.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the material can come in two forms. So it'd come either in tube form or in rod form.
Right.
And then in this case, we would melt, let's say we're doing a blown piece. We would melt this, and we would pull a point like this.
Okay.
And because the glass is liquid, you always have to be moving. So we'll be moving and getting this in the heat.
So you've got to have a fair amount of dexterity, right?
Doing that. Which you get used to all the different movements after a certain amount of time working at it.
So cool.
This end is opened and this end is closed. So I could heat this up and then blow into it.
Oh, I've seen them when they do it on the big pieces.
Yes,
exactly. That kind of idea.
And so we're doing the same thing. So I would blow into it, and it would inflate into this form.
So amazing. Well, let's do a little show and tell of some finished pieces. Tell me about this. What process would make something like that?
So this is made out of the soft glass.
Okay.
And it is blown, so that we would have a miniature blowpipe. And we would add glass to that and get it molten and then blow it into this form. And then it's strung together after the fact.
That is absolutely amazing. I'm just going to show off a couple of pieces here, because this is adorable.
It really is.
This is my favorite piece.
So this is made by one of our teachers. Her name's Janet Evans, and she teaches sculpture. and as well as our intro to bead making classes.
Very cool.
So this is one of her sculptural pieces with the little snail on the mushroom.
While I keep showcasing these, I understand too there's opportunity to rent the space as well, right?
Yes, so apart from having classes, so we have the flamework classes. This is an example of something that would be kiln cast. And so our teacher, Catherine Southam, she's been doing this for quite some time. She has a master's degree in glass.
Okay.
And so we're lucky to have her teaching.
That is amazing.
And so she can help people realize their project ideas and have them translated into glass. That's one of her pieces.
Very nice, very nice.
So the bench rental, people, if they've taken a class or they've had a bit of experience in the past and it's something that they want to keep up and continue doing at their own pace, then they can come and do casual bench rental. We also do have our core group that I was mentioning earlier that do a monthly rental. So they're part of the group. They have their own specific spaces to work.
Lastly, you also have a gallery within the space as well. So you as artists then, you have an opportunity to showcase some of the beautiful finished pieces that you have, and I guess you sell them through the gallery, is that right?
Yes, we do. And we, on occasion, we have special events where we'll invite guests to come to an opening or a special sale. But any time during our regular hours, people can come and see the work being made by our core group of individuals.
How do they find out more information about the workshops and the classes you put on?
They can go on our website, which is Loretta Studios and Gallery.com. We're also participating with the West Wellington BIA this month for Heart Season and Heart Month specifically. And on March 7th, we'll be at a celebration for International Women's Day. So we'll be on the eve of International Women's Day. We'll be at the NEC at a power lunch.
Awesome.
For 250 women.
This is fantastic. This is the last piece. I don't know if we can get that as we go to break, but Charlynne, really appreciate the time today, and thank you for letting me wear these cool glasses. I really appreciate it. Again, visit the website, find out more information about those workshops and classes and events. We'll be right back.